Hi, I am DD Mishra. I am Senior Director Analyst at Gartner, and I am associated with this industry for last 26 years. There's a lot of expectation from the budget, and we need to actually look at what is happening and what going to happen. And as for that, we can think about that what are the solutions to it and how the budget can help. Now, for time immemorial, India has been leading the IT services wave, and most of the work which we have done has been phenomenal. We contribute from India perspective, 8% of the GDP, nearly 8% of the GDP depends on the IT services today. But if we look at, most of the work which we are doing today is like heavy lifting, and we are doing, lot of IT services work, data processing work, or even we are creating new solutions and products as well. But we have to think that how this is going to unfold. If we are doing too much, because this particular area is going to shrink over a period of time, and we have to switch the gears very fast. And for that, we have to make India a much better innovation hub today, similar to the lines of what Israel is doing actually at this point in time. And for that, a lot of investment will be needed, and the budget needs to take care of ensuring that the right investments are there in research, the right investment are there in educational institutions, so that we can actually fill the skill gap which we are actually observing at this point in time. We are seeing that many IT service companies are struggling to meet the supply from whatever the demand they are getting in the market, and especially at the high end skills. Now that requires an immediate attention at this point in time, that how we can bridge that particular gap and make sure that we do not continue to struggle, because over a long period of time it will dent the confidence of the of our customers who depend on India to get those services. So I would say that there's a lot to be done, including the digital infrastructure we actually expect at this point in time. And we have seen that post pandemic, boundaryless operations has become a norm, and we need to continue to drive this so that our smaller cities can also participate in the IT services area, and the IT service providers are also able to tap those resources much beyond the boundaries of tier one cities. So that is one part of it. The other part of it, the way I see that things should unfold, and this is where more investment will be needed to create India as a global hub for AI as well. And this is something which can help in a medium term, but over a long period we need to see the new capabilities developing, extending to the AI capabilities to more robotics and many other areas where the R&D investments are much more needed. So we have to keep pushing the boundaries and ensure that we are able to reach out to the research organization, educational institution. We are able to give loans, and we are able to help the students to actually acquire that knowledge and then become part of the requirement which we are actually having at this point in time. Yeah, so helping the MSME sector is should be the priority, because a lot of growth depends on them, and there can be help which can be provided to them in the form of tax reliefs and the GST part. There can be import subsidies which can be given to some of them. There can be corporate tax reliefs which can be provided, because the economy depends on the digital infrastructure, digital capabilities of the country. And the boundaries between business and technology is blurred now. It is dismantled completely. Business runs on technology. Now, if we are not able to enhance that capability, it is going to prevent the rapid growth which we expect it to happen. So we have to really promote the domestic IT services companies as well, so that they become part of the overall growth journey. and they are able to contribute more. And for that, we need to look at it from a holistic perspective, not from a very narrow perspective, to ensure that they are able to do so. They need to be enabled, they need to be supported. And for that, whatever the investments are needed needs to be done. Because if we don't do it, we will be missing the bus over a long period of time.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.